Hey everyone, I'm Pastor Drew, and this is my Friday message. This Sunday at Redeemer, we continue in the book of Revelation. And if you were here the last couple weeks, you know that we've stepped into these triumphant passages where we see Jesus, who is risen, and that he is the Son of God, the slain Lamb, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, who has conquered sin, death, and the devil. And so in chapter 7 this week, we're going to be in between the sixth and the seventh seal of the scroll that was in the Father's right hand on the throne in heaven. If you were here last week, you remember that. And in between the sixth and the seventh seal being opened, we see that John looks and he sees this vision of a great multitude of people from every tribe and nation and tongue from around the world, and they're celebrating and holding branches and wearing white robes at the throne where the Father, God the Father, and Jesus the Lamb are. And they begin to sing a song, "Salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne and to the Lamb." And then we get to hear a little bit about this group of people who are in the white robes, who are singing this song. John and the elder in heaven begin to have a discussion about who they are, and we hear their history, that they've been through tribulation and pain and toil and tears. And then we hear the good news, that the great shepherd, that good shepherd that we heard about in John's gospel, as Jesus says, "I am the good shepherd," that he is there and he is their shepherd. And never again, it says, as they're before the throne of God, never again will they hunger, will they thirst, never will the sun beat down on them, nor the scorching heat, for the Lamb at the center of the throne will be their shepherd, and he will lead them to springs of living water, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. That group of people is the church triumphant. All who by faith throughout time and space, who have trusted in Jesus, who've been brought to the waters of baptism and been cleansed by his saving work, not by our works, they are in that crowd of people from every tongue and tribe and nation. And so by faith, that's you and me. And that's all those who've gone before us in faith and all those who will come after us. And we have a good shepherd who will wipe away every tear and will restore all things as they were meant to be in the beginning, to fullness, to wholeness and harmony and shalom. In a couple of weeks, we'll be transitioning to our summer worship hours. That means at 8 o'clock, we'll continue with our traditional service on Sunday mornings, and at 10 a.m., instead of 10:30, we'll have our contemporary service. And so we invite you, beginning Memorial Day weekend, to join us if you come to the late service at 10 a.m. instead of 10:30, and that will go all the way through Labor Day during the summer months. I pray that God would remind you that you are shepherded by a good shepherd, and that he loves you with an everlasting love, and that nothing can take that from you. Have a great weekend, everyone. God bless.